Let's look at the correct procedure for accepting and closing a referral. We're here on the home page and we can see that we have one referral that hasn't been accepted. Now, we should know anyway that we've been sent a referral because we would have received an email. But it's always worth having a look and just seeing if anything's been missed. Once you get that email, or once you are aware that there's a referral sitting there waiting for you, go into Referrals Not Yet Accepted, click that particular client. There's the client, and we'll go to that client, have a look in the documents, look at the information in that client, see that yes, we're willing to accept that referral. So we go up to the Provider tab, and in the Provider tab you'll see Accepted. Let's accept it, and first session booked. Now we can just save it for the moment, save that yes, we've accepted it. Then at some point we'll be trying to make contact with the client, and if you have a session booked, then put the date in there. If you're still trying to make contact with the client, just in the drop down menu you can say still trying to make contact with the client. Now, the benefit of this tab is that when a GP or the client contacts us and says, what's happening with my referral, we can look at it and say, yes, it's been allocated to somebody, and then we can look in and say, well, yes, it's been accepted, and we're still trying to make contact with that client. And we might then say, can we just check your phone number, and we'll check that the details are all right on the form, and yeah, we can take action in terms of trying to connect you with your client, or at least to inform the GP and the client of what's happening with that referral. That's pretty simple in terms of how to accept, but we'll now go back to the home page and we'll close a file. So I think we'll go to current, and we'll look at one of these clients. Let's look at this one, and let's the sessions are complete, or you haven't seen them for a long time, you're not sure whether they're going to come back. There's no problem with closing this referral. It's very easy to reopen it. It's just a simple email to us and we'll reopen it. If the referral is within the year old, then it's certainly really open in our eyes. We just need to reopen it on referdirect. So what we'll do, and this is one of the reasons why a lot of people won't close referrals, is because they think that it's going to be too hard to reopen them, but it's actually quite easy. So let's go to Conclusion tab, and in the Conclusion tab we've got the date, which we can today, and there's a whole range of reasons that we can choose. Maybe that the client has moved out of the area, or anything else. If there's any notes that we want to write here, we just write in the details any information about that, and then save. And that's simply how to close a referral. One thing is that if you are not going to accept a referral, don't ever close it. So if you've gone to the Provider tab and you're saying that no, you won't accept it, then save that, but don't close it. Don't put a conclusion. That's enough just within it, just within the Provider tab. That's all you have to do. If you actually conclude it, then it doesn't alert us that that referral is still requiring to be reallocated. That's really it. It's quite simple on the accepting and closing referrals.